No. Same. So, very good morning to everyone present here. We have now arrived at the final day of our enriching faculty development program. It has been an incredible journey of learning, collaboration, and innovation over the past week. We're delighted to begin session 15, the first session of day 6, with a very special guest whose expertise and industry experience promise to bring great value to this concluding phase of our FDP. It is our honor to welcome Mr. Arun Ramachandran Sukumaran, Technical Specialist at Bosch, a renewed professional known for his deep insights into emerging technologies and innovation in industrial systems. Now I invite Mrs. Ranjita and me to give the brief introduction about the chief guest.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to everyone present here. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to this event. We are honored to have with us Mr. Arun Ramachandran Sukumaran, serving as a technical specialist at Bosch, Coimbatore, with over 14 years of experience in program management, software development, and data analytics within global technology-driven industries. Mr. Sukumaran earned his Bachelor of Engineering degree in Electrical, Electronics and Communication Engineering from Anna University, followed by an MBA in Business Administration, Management, and Operation from Madurai Kamarajar University, Weekday Works. He is also a Google Certified Project Management Professional and Certified Scrum Master, holding a Six Sigma Green Belt. Credentials that reflect a strong foundation in project delivery and process excellence weekday works. At Bosch, Mr. Sukumaran oversees comprehensive program planning and execution, including estimation, resource allocation, stakeholder communication, KPI tracking, and quality management. Prior to Bosch, he contributed as a program project manager and Honeywell, delivering mission critical aerospace and avionics system driven operational transformation initiatives weekday works. Known for his technical acumen in C++, SQL, Python, data analytics, and process optimization. He is also a CMI champion, adept at leading organization wide audits and quality assurance processes. As a mentor and team leader, Mr. Sukumaran fosters growth in his teams through performance development and strategic guidance weekday works. Please join me in warm welcoming Mr. Arun Ramachandran Sukumaran, whose expertise in technology leadership and program excellence will undoubtedly enrich our event. Once again, I welcome you, sir, for this event.
So, thank you, ma'am, for giving the informative introduction. We are privileged to have Mr. Arun with us on this final day and look forward to an insightful session that will leave a lasting impact. So, without further ado, we now hand over the session to our esteemed chief speaker, Mr. Arun Ramachandran Sugmaran. Dear participants, please stay engaged and make the most of this knowledge packed final morning session.
Yeah, thank you, Ranjita and Mishma ma'am for this introduction, and thank you so much, and thanks to all the participants for attending this session on a Saturday. I know how it feels to attend a session on Saturday, so I make sure that it will be a crisp and somewhat informative to you all. Yeah, thank you, and I'll just start with my presentation. I hope you can see my screen. Yes. Uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, okay.
Audible.
So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can,
okay.
sir.
So Good morning, all. So today I'm going to present you on the topic called ethics of AI in industry. So the reason why to present this particular topic is that with the growing evolution of AI, especially in today's world, with a lot of technology things that has been happening around, it's important for us to know a few important things that can be useful for us in our daily life. And also with AI, we often have a feeling that this AI can take up the jobs, and maybe a lot of people can lose their jobs. All these things are there. But one important advantage of this particular things is that of AI is that when we just grow and learn according to this particular AI with all the things that are developing according to us and improve our knowledge and skill set according to it, then we can see a large number of job opportunities and a growing number of job opportunities related to AI. And my topic related to ethics, so it has like certain things what you can do with respect to this AI, especially in this industry 5.0. So I will also give you a brief introduction about what are this 5.0 industries and 4.0, what it is, and other things in the coming slides. So yeah, I'm just going to start. So this is the agenda for today. So where we'll be going through all these things. So first, just a second. Hi all. Sorry, I just been informed that you are not able to see that presentation screen. So yeah, I'll just start from this. So what is this ethics of AI in today's industry 5.0? So this is the major topic for this particular session. And I'll just be elaborating you about the industry 5.0 and what it is and what is it with respect to industry 4.0. What are the things that we were doing in the 4.0 and why ethics of AI is important in the coming slides. So today, this is the agenda for myself. I'll be explaining you these things in this particular topic. So first and foremost, what is Industry 5.0? So as you see, with this evolving technologies in this AI and other things. So what things that we will be doing in this particular 5.0 is that it just makes a collaboration between the human and the system, this machines. So in what way it will be useful, we'll be seeing there will be collaboration will be happening in a sense, the major important priority of this particular industry 5.0 is that the human centric approach will be there, where we will be giving a prioritization and importance to the wellness and also the overall health and maintaining good things about the humans more than the the coping up with the work and other things. So major thing is that we'll be having a collaboration between the humans and the machines, and also the sustainability and the human centric approach, the resilience, this whether the systems are robust or not, and also the new roles. So example what all the human creativity that we can be doing. So all these things will be seeing in this particular industry 5.0. And what is 4.0 and 5.0? So what are the key differences? Like example, the 4.0 industry that would be mostly into automation and efficiency. So in 4.0, you can see a lot of automation machines and robots has been developed. And you can see many IoT devices, big data analytics, and AI machine models, and those are developed, and also those models are able to make the decisions, and cyber physical systems, all these things are developed in this particular 4.0. But there are a lot of problems with 4.0 things that we can see. Say example, like there have been like a lot of jobs that has been lost. Say example, in a factory where the robots are replacing the human beings, and then we see there is one particular problem with that. And second thing is the systems are very complicated. Say example, like whenever you're trying to do the things in that 4.0, we will be seeing say example, a lot of things have been doing it in an automated way, where we are seeing and we're giving importance for the productivity of the work. Say example, we want this particular work to be done, and what all things, say example, how much work has to be done, all these things are there. Invariably we are putting a pressure on the resources. Say example, the workers who are doing the work, we are giving prioritization to the this thing, say example, job. So we want more jobs to be done, but we are not focusing on the human wellness. Say example, due to which what is happening is that a lot of humans are facing a dissatisfaction on their jobs, because since the focus is on the productivity and focuses on the job, it is automatically putting pressure on the human beings, that lot of things we feel dissatisfied, and also mental breakdown, all these things are happening. And more thing is that since a lot of systems are developed, so it has been lots and lots of waste things are also happening, and we are using more resources. So example, one small example that I would be giving you in this particular thing will be in automotive industry. You can see, say example, like lots and lots of cars are developed. Say right now there's a job market down is there in the automotive domain, because lots and lots of cars are developed, but there are no buyers to buy those cars. So due to which this has impacted in a major way, where a lot of people are losing their jobs because of this. Since there is no market where people are coming and buying the cars which are already in huge, due to which what we are seeing is that lots of jobs has been layoffs are happening in the automotive domain. So the reason is this: what we were doing is that without even what are the changes or what is required for the customers, without giving importance to that, we were focused more on developing the products. And we were having a thought like, when the products are developed, it can be easily given to the customers and customers will be buying the products. But now there is a huge impact is there, where product, so many cars are there. Say example, it can be like a Indian OEMs, or it can be like a foreign cars, or it can be high end cars like Benz or other things, with EV and other things and all happening. Lots of cars are there, but there are no buyers to buy those cars. So that is the reason which has impacted this particular things. So this has happened in this industry 4.0. So here what we will be doing is that in industry 5.0 we would be seeing like what all things that we can from 4.0 we can enhance in the 5.0 things. So here the major things should be like human AI collaboration will be there, and also sustainability. So in human AI collaboration means what we would be saying is that we are working with the AI, and AI is also working with us. So that is the major thing that we'll be seeing, in the sense like AI is not gonna replace human. At the same time, humans wouldn't be doing all the repetitive jobs by themselves. Say example, in this way what we can see is that when we are there and we are able to do the jobs, but we know that it's a repetitive process. Say example, if you wanted to develop a test cases, and then if you wanted to do a execution, so you know that it is going to take a lot of time. I'm talking about the manual things. But if instead of a human work, that can be done to a AI. So since the repetitive process, the AI can take it, and then it can complete the work in a very less time, improving the productivity, and also making use of the very less resource. So in this way, we can do this particular human AI collaboration will be seen more in this industry 5.0. And another thing is that the humans will be the priority factor to take up the decisions. Say example, whenever there is a failure is happening, or whenever a model has been developed and it's not working properly, or if there is any kind of a failure is developed, the AI wouldn't be taking the decisions like, since there is a failure, I will reject this model, or since there is a failure in this particular product, the product will be wasted. That decision wouldn't be taken by that AI, but then human will be coming into this picture, and he will be the deciding factor to say whether we can work with this particular product or not. So in that way, the collaboration between the human and AI is seen in a highest level in this particular things. So there are other things also with respect to 4.0 and 5.0, so which I'll be elaborating. So here you can see, like in industry 5.0, it has like advanced automation with also a human creativity. So human creativity in this particular thing, what we are looking for is that in industry 5.0, we are looking for skilled people who are like able to contribute more in the case of like with the creativity purpose. Say example, due to which what will happen is that lot of job opportunities, new job opportunities will be happening around. So say example, this industry 4.0, it was introduced in Hanover in 2011 with what all things like cyber physical systems, and then this internet of things. All these things were there with focus on the automation. So this was done in the 2011 time. And then now we can see in industry 5.0, which has been like seen as advances development in the AI and other things and all in 2022. So in this particular things, what we are focusing on the technological integration is that lot of technologies is being developed with the uh, people at heart has been given the importance. So that is a thing. And also balance will be there, where say example that social and environment balance will be there, and that is the important things of this 5.0 industries. Okay. And also there are like key principles that are involved in this particular 5.0. As you can see, that enhanced autonomy is there, where like that human machine collaboration is there and acting as a boost to boost the system autonomy and efficiency. So this is one of the key principles of this particular industry 5.0. And also empowering people. Say example, as I had mentioned before, we can use this AI for the repetitive task, and also like optimization production lines are also there. So due to which the innovative roles are also developed. So this is what the second important principle of this particular thing. And also customization and flexibility. So in this case, what we can do is that rapid adaptation of production systems for advanced customizations are done, which without compromise of efficiency. In which what we can do is that, say example, I would say a small example on that car type. Say example, in customization and flexibility things, what we can do is that, say example, uh, uh, I have a customer who's asking me to develop a EV car, but not with the very high specifications. Like say example, if he just wants me to develop a EV car, but he doesn't need any kind of ADAS systems. Say example, like self-driving car systems, or like other ADAS functions, like that automatic parking or anything and all. He doesn't require all those things, but he only needs since he is using a lot of petrol, he just wants EV since he can afford the electric. So in that way, what as a human and machines, what we can do is that we have to give importance to that the customer updates what he requires, and based on that, if we develop the product, then that will be fulfilling his requirement. And also we can also see the market also we can develop using this. So that is the reason for this customization and flexibility principle. And also sustainability and ecological responsibility. So example, in this case, what we are doing is that we are also focused on the environment. So since the industries are also developed, we should never be responsible for other negative impacts that are being developed, say example, nearby this factories and other things and all. So that's why we are focusing on the sustainability and also this environment impact at each and every stage of the product. Okay. And then next point that will be requiring is that human centricity and ethics. Say example, say what all things that we can do to improvise the workspace quality, so that will be useful for the automated future. And last and most important point is that continuous learning is required. Say with this new AI models that are been developing, and also that's been in use, say example like a chat GPT or something, it's important for us to stay updated with the latest trends that are happening around in the world. And say example, if I'm someone who's IT, I'm from IT background, and I have learned certain things in my college. Okay. Say what I had learned in my 2012 or 2013, by this time, if I could bring up only those skill sets, and I have not updated myself in 2025. So in that way, what would happen is that I would be still seen as a left behind person, because there are lots and lots of development that happened in this particular 5 to 10 years. So in that way, we need to keep updating ourselves with the latest trends, especially in the AI. So what we can develop is that when we are aware and when we are going through this particular things, we are able to find new job opportunities, and we can be able to cope up with the existing trend. So nowadays you can also see the freshers and people who are from AI background. So if you are going into a corporate, and then you can see the entry level packages are way higher than what it was there in the before 5 to 10 years. Say example, before 5 to 10 years now, when you're just entering into a IT, so you might be in offered 3 to 5 lakhs per annum. But nowadays and all, even a fresher, if you are very well utilized, you have a lot of exposure to this AI and all the new trends, a level the entry level itself is like a 10 lakh you can easily get. So that kind of a things are there. So for this, the skill sets are only important, for which we have to do this continuous learning. So that is what the key important things and principles involved in this particular things. So this is with the definition of industry in 5.0. And also, here we will be seeing about the key technologies which are involved. Say example, there are three important things to fulfill the technological innovations in the 5.0 industry. Say we have this integrated cyber physical systems. So I would be so for those who are not aware of this particular cyber physical systems, there will be next thing where there will be list of different cyber physical systems that are existing in today's world, and what we are doing with that. So that will be, I'll be explaining that. And AI agents are there. So AI agents, say example, the chat GPTs and other things and all that, where they are able to make intelligent decisions. And for that, which we don't require a human thing. Say example, I'm asking a chat GPT, say today's example, so I can say I just want some this thing, I need some presentation related to this. Can you do this? Means it just gathers the information, and it's able to do everything on its own. So for that, we don't require to give our own intervention is not required. But we can specify what we want. Say example, I need this particular changes in my PPT. I need these topics to be mentioned. I need these kind of animations. If we are able to give it a correct prompt to that particular this agents, then it is able to deliver the outputs what we want. So this is the things with that AI agents. So you can make it can make the intelligent decisions it can make. So managing the interaction between the customer, products, missions, and also giving the solutions in the real time. So all these things are happening. And the last important thing is that agile production unit. Say example, so for those who are from IT or embedded background, they would have heard about this thing called as agile. Say example, we will have different software process like waterfall, agile, all these things will be there. So agile is right now the most flexible thing, because each and every changes you can make, that can be implemented, and then it can be adjusted to the request that has been given. Say example, customers giving any kind of requirements for us. See, you are developing a car is fine, but in my car I need this particular door, and I just need I don't want that say example windows on my sides. So if you are giving this requirements at each and every interval, you can make sure that using this agile process, what we are doing is that we are making able to make those changes which has been given by the customers at each and every interval. Say example, before 3 months he had given one requirement, after 3 months he's giving another requirement. By following this particular agile, it is very flexible to enough to make sure that we are meeting the customers end, whatever requirements is being given. So that is, we are able to match and deliver the solutions. So these are the major important things in this particular 5.0 things. And also, what are the benefits that you see from a 4.0 versus 5.0? We can see lot of benefits for both companies and society, where I have mentioned optimized delivery time, quality, and cost. So since it has been we are giving the importance for the customer in this particular things, there are also we can able to deliver the times and also the cost. Okay, so that is one point. And also the production of more versatile, personalized, and eco-friendly products. So had since I had given that example of the car, so here we can say like different products can be developed according to the user needs. So what our specifications he requires, we can able to deliver that particular one. And the third and most important thing is that we are doing this particular thing where putting people back at the heart of the company's ecosystem. So in this case, what we are giving is that we are making sure we are giving the importance of the human's wellness as a whole in this particular thing, and due to which the last and important thing, which is when we follow all these things, automatically the profit and will be of the company will be increased to a greater things. So these are the things where a lot of benefits that has been happening in the industry 5.0 when compared to the industry 4.0. Okay, and also the differences between the 4.0 and 5.0, a few things are mentioned. Say example, here in 4.0 we have the smart manufacturing and supply will be there, where in 5.0 that autonomous things we can do. So that will be one point. And also here you are focusing only on the machines and products, where you are focusing on all the other things. Say example, service you're focusing, environment, social issues, all these things are you are focusing on that. And we are here building only a partial cyber physical system, whereas here we are building at a integrated cyber physical system. And also here you can see that human management of customer, human is the one who's managing the customer products and machine interactions, all these things. Here AI agents are able to manage all the customer products and the machine interactions, so everything is done by the autonomous AI agents. And here also you can see multi-product production system with only a limited capacity. Here that ultra flexible production system is used to observe the product and demand variability irrespective of any things demands, we are able to do the things. And also human or machine cooperation is there. Here what will happen is that so human and AI are working together for developing a lot of things. So these are the advantages that you can see in the industry 5.0 when compared to the industry 4.0. And so initially I have mentioned about the cyber physical system. So for those who are not very aware of that, so these are the different cyber physical system that has been in our day-to-day world. So example, we have the self-driving cars, where we'll be using the sensors, cameras, and AI to make decisions. Say example, recent times I would say, say example, a lot of ADAS cars have been developed, so where you don't have to just take the control of that driving alone, where the car alone you don't have to hold on to the steering and other things and all. Car itself will make sure that you are able to drive. So we can see that with the example of a Tesla autopilot, all these things. And also that parking, other things and all, you don't actually have to do the manual things and all. You just let the car know about parking, and then you press certain buttons. Automatically what happens then, recent cars and all, in app itself we can control the cars. So example, the car itself will take decisions using the AI, and also it has lot of sensors. Say example, it has lot of UPS sensors, which is like a parking sensor. So that AI decisions itself will help the sensors and the car, and it automatically controls as a whole. So where there won't be any kind of human interactions that has been possible. So that is the one with the self-driving cars. And then the smart grids. Say example, energy, electricity things are there. And also you have smartphones. Say example, in Alexa, where we can control all our lights, fans, everything. And similarly with that autonomous drones, traffic systems, smart farming, and industrial robots, all these things are there. So these are the different types of things which are there in the cyber physical system. And also the AI agents that I had already spoke about. So here we have a lot of AI agents. Say example, virtual assist like Alexa, and then chat bots and game AI. So these are different AI examples that I just wanted to let you know all, if in case you are not aware of those things. So, and what are the key challenges that we would be seeing? Say example, what all the several ethical challenges for successful implementation we would see is that we would require ethical and responsible integration of the AI. Ethical and responsible integration, what here we would mention is that, so in AI, since a lot of things have been developed, in an ethical way. Ethical is like what we would say is that you need only these things to be developed, or these kind of protocols or governs or body, and beyond which you can't do. Because why in this particular AI, what is happening is that a lot of privacy things are also happening around. Say example, in real life things that I can give you an example of. You can say example in chat gpt and all. I know that guys would have tried, few months back there was a trend called ghibli effect. So where you just go and you bring your you just attach your image to that chat gpt, and then it gives you a output of that that animation things, so that we can see. So in that case what were happening is that so we are lots and lots of human, without our knowledge itself we are giving lot of data of about ourselves to the machines. So sometimes what happens is that the machines, we are thinking only, okay, we are giving this input, we are only getting that input output we are thinking. But there are situations where the privacy factor is involved, where like without our own knowledge our informations or our data has been given out. Okay, in that case it will be a very dangerous purpose. So for that particular purpose only, it's important that we need to follow a lot of ethical things in this. Say example, like I don't know, few how many of them had seen this video where these actors and other things and all have been they are given voices in AI. Say example, there would be any song, any famous Tamil song it can be, and we can make sure we can just give actor Vijay's voice, and that particular song can be sung by him. So all these things we have seen those trends that were also happening around. So these things were happening without the consent of that particular individual itself. Say example, so in that case and all, since it will be a fun or entertainment purpose, it's fine. But there are certain things say example an actress, Indian actresses and all, so their things and all have been morphed without their own privacy. And Rashmika Mandana, if you had known, she had also raised thing, people are doing all these things and all. So those things are happening because there is no kind of privacy things are happening around. So that this is a major important thing where we have to make sure that ethical integration is there in the AI. Because if we don't follow any kind of ethical things, then there are chances where our own data can be developed, passed on to anyone else without our own knowledge. So that is one thing. And also the training and adaptability of the company's employees. So training and adaptability here, what we require is that here right now in this industry 5.0 and all, we are already having a collaboration with the systems. So what we'll be doing is that, since for that agentic AI now to work on, we would be having a lot of prompts. Say instead of doing a very manual work, we would train people to do certain things, like a prompt thing we can do. There is a very trending course right now, or a trending job, if you had heard of, called as prompt engineer. So basically the prompt engineer's work here, what it is like, he would be giving a set of prompts. So what happens is that when you just give the right prompts, the AI itself will be able to deliver the particular output for you. And there are you can't say all the time you can get only a correct output from the AI, because there are chances where it can be a mismatch or it can be an error thing also. So that is the reason why we have to give a training and adaptability for the employees in the company. When it's a AI company, then certain things are also important, that you have to do all these things. Okay. And also protect, one of the most important things is that protect the sensitive information from the, because a lot of cyber attacks are happening. Say example, in any company you go after completing your college, if you're going to any IT company, you would first and foremost thing that they would ask you to do is that, to in that trainings and all they will be given. And one of the major important things is about the privacy training they would be giving, because lots and lots of attacks are happening. It can be any organization that you go. So first and foremost they would ask you to important things about the cyber security will be important, because one company's information can't go to another one. So they would lose a lot of data in that. So their most and first and foremost important thing would be on the cyber security part. So for that, we need to protect the sensitive informations. So that is what has been followed in all the organizations as a first and foremost important factor. So that is a thing. And also, overcoming investments related to making machines ultra flexible and connected. So a lot of information, a lot of investments are done, especially in the last 5 years, in the AI, because like say example, with a lot of things that has been developed like OpenAI things, and also say example, these things still have the power to do much more than what it is already doing here. So more and more of R&D is required. So for us also to stay connected to it, and also to learn more about how it is developed, because these things and all uh, are not just if it's able to give you all kind of a response, or all kind of a request, whichever request you're giving, if it's able to give response, because lots and lots of large models has been developed for that particular AI. Okay, that has been done already. So due to which only it is giving all these things. So we need to be give more investments if it's done, so a lot of people can learn about how it has been developed, so that even more than what it is actually doing, it will be doing much more jobs for us. So it's important for us always to have a collaboration with the AI and also the human. So these are the five important challenges here. And ethics. So the major, as I had already mentioned, so why we require this ethical AI is that because responsible development, deployment, and use of the AI system, and also it prevents harm and promotes the trust. So once once when you are very sure that okay, whatever I'm giving, any request that I'm giving to an AI, it is only giving me the output only because of my request only is giving me the output, and that particular information is not spreaded anywhere, and it's only between me and the AI. So that kind of a trust and all you would require. So for that particular purpose only, this ethics has been coming into. So it makes sure that it prevents any kind of harm, and it promotes the trust for you all. And there are core important for that particular ethics to come into picture. These are the core important ethical principles which are required when developing this AI things. Okay, so there we can see like transparency, fairness, accountability, privacy, and human centric design. So these are the five most important ethical principles that are there to develop this ethical AI in ethics. Okay, and transparency. So what it is, the AI systems must be explainable. Say example, users should understand how decisions are made. Say example, you might have a a feeling like you are just typing a request to chat gpt like, hey, create this particular ghibli art for me, like that. You're just typing it, and it just takes few seconds, and then it is able to give you that particular things. So in that particular time, in a few seconds it is taking, right? What it does is that it is going and doing lots and lots of information related to this particular thing. Say example, you had given your input, you have given your image, and you ask for the ghibli thing. So what it does is that AI, it just goes and finds the informations. Say example, it goes into so we would require this particular ghibli thing, right? So for that particular thing, for the conversion of this, what it has to be done, all these things and all, the AI itself is completely doing it. We as a user, we are only seeing it like, I'm giving this request and I'm getting the response, like I'm getting the output, fine, that's it. But to do that, it is lots and lots of learning sister. And for but that particular thing, what we are doing is that lots of open models are already created. So because of that particular things only, we are able to get the response. So it is important for us to understand how it is also developed. So that is the reason why we are telling like the AI systems must be explainable, and also how the decisions are developed. So that understanding also is required for us. So that is the first point of this transparency in this particular principle. And fairness, biases, avoid biases in AI, ensure equal treatment and opportunities for all the groups. Say example, I would give you in IT itself. Say you can see in IT itself, you see in a company, you have to be you have to work 10 years or 12 years, then only we can give you a manager position. Even if say example, if you are 6 or 7 years, but you have all the equal all the skill sets that are matching for you to become a manager. Only thing that has been stopping you from becoming that is the years of experience. Okay. Even when that particular person, someone say B, Mr. B, even if he doesn't have the skill sets, to become a very GM, but what is like he only has a years of experience more, so he's only fitting into that particular team. Say I have 10 years of experience, only because of that he is becoming a manager. Someone who has 6 years of experience with more skills than him, he cannot be that because his years of experience is less. So in that case, only fairness has to be given. Equal opportunities has to be given in terms of skill sets and not the seniority. So that is the fairness point that is being mentioned. So that's why we are mentioning here that avoid the biases in the area. So this is something. And accountability, like clear responsibility and governance for their decisions are essential. So in that case, what we would be doing is that we would be having or asking any kind of request, and if it showing the response, not all the time it can be giving you the right results. Okay, so it can sometimes it can also give you the wrong results or incorrect results also it can give. So in that particular thing, what we have to do is that we are the ones that since it's a human AI generation, taking the accountability must be given to the humans, and machines can't take the accountability because machines are AI machines are only doing it for us. So we as a human need to be the accountable person and taking up the responsibility for even any kind of decisions that have been gone wrong or even if it's incorrect or anything. So why it is not working or why it is not giving the correct response. So those things and all we have to be taking accountability. So that is what is important. AI decisions. Okay. And privacy. So I already mentioned about. So we have to protect the user data. So ensure it has to be secure and private AI operations must also be done. So in that case, what we are doing is that AI, this privacy is a major part. And human centric design. So AI should automate human capabilities and human capabilities. So example, one of the key factors is that we as human we cannot cope with the mission because mission is already programmed and also it's doing according to what it does. So it can do lots and lots of work compared to us. But there are certain things that machines cannot do. And in that case, like industry 4.0, industry 4.0. So you can see that in industry 4.0, we have already seen that the priority was given to the job. Say what jobs you are doing and what has to be finished. That is what is the major thing. We never focus on the humans actually. So even if you are, even if you have a fever, or even if you are not feeling okay, say example, even if you are working but I need the particular topic to be completed particular. So I would ask you to end up staying late also. It's 3 or 4 a.m. also. You have to complete that work and go. So those kind of things, if you come into a IT field, you can see a lot of people telling you like, I'm working for more hours than the studio or time that I'm actually has to work. So all these things are done because we are giving priority to the work and the job, and we just forgot about the human being itself. But the major important thing is that human has to be given the first priority. How he is, how busy he can do all these things, and what all things he can do, what all things he cannot do. That has to be seen as a major factor between humans and the AI. So in that way, the allocation can be done. And similarly, major important thing is that we have to give importance to the human species. That's why this humans and collaborative intelligence. So as I already told, both humans and AI systems are working together, we can achieve the optimal outcomes. And also we can also bring in innovations. Say example, innovations of how we can say is that previously in the 5 to 10 years before, we never heard about the self-driving cars. But 10 years before, we are in 2015. At the time, we could have started, but now we can. We also have seen so many cars like Tesla, even in India itself. If you can see, a lot of cars
So all these things are there because there was like kind of new technologies that has been but when we work, when we and AI systems, when we work together, we can simply get the sample plus in minus 5 to 10 years. We can also do lots and lots of things with AI itself. For example, if you have seen in Tamil Tamil film itself, in the Rajini movie, there was a sorry, in the movie quote, there was a song where Yuval's sister has already died, so she couldn't give the voice. But then, the AI systems, it already recorded the voice of Yuval's sister, that all that. And then, that particular song in that Yuval's boat movie, which has been sung by Vijay and Kavadani, like actually she did sing the song, but it was AI who had already taken the voice and test it and then was able to develop the output. See, for a layman, if we never use anything about warfare or how it is being developed, so we will still feel that it's the girl that who had sung the song. But it's only that the one who had did this intelligent making use of the AI, they are doing this intelligent thing, and then that particular output has to be developed. So that is why. So right now we are seeing that particular thing, and if you have seen Good Bad Ugly or Thug Life movies also, you can see in Thug Life also first Kamal will be coming right. So that you can see that actually Kamal is 60 years, more than 60 years, but that I and Kamal we were able to let's see, right? And also in Good Bad Ugly, Villa Ajit Kamal we can able to see that Ajit who is still he is also good. But when you see this game, you see a very vendors in the flashback of the Dubai and movie. So all these things right now we are seeing because of the evolution of the AI. Okay, and so like a de-aging concept is used in this particular AI systems. Where what we do is even though you are making any work also, you can make sure that we can make the vision. So all these things are developed. So right now, since the human AI systems are working like that, even more, next 5 to 10 years, because when you see a common rising learning about these AI systems, there is no thing that he has not achieved in this field. He knows everything, what are the crafts, he knows everything. But even at this age, even at 65, he's still having a lot of involvement with the AI. He wants to learn something because he understands that with the help of AI, he can do much more than what he's actually doing right now. So when a person like Kamal who's raised, this, when he's having so much of eager and curiosity to do this, he can think about our solutions, how much we can, as a whole, contribute to the society in whatever way we say. And also in the interest, whatever you want to say, people likes politics, people likes cinema, people likes cricket. So even as an individual, I know to take this what I can do to like, teach people with the help of AI. So those things we can think about and come up with solutions and also develop ideas. So this part is a key in this way. And positive computing is that user well-being and technical values system and human empathy. So, so humans should supervise independent AI decisions. So, as I already mentioned, when it comes to the ownership or taking the responsibility, then it's the human that has to that he has to be the supervisor to take the decisions like what has to be done and other things like that. So, those things are done using the AI. We have to make sure that we have human as a priority that the systems when it comes to the decisions. And we can also see AI in lots and lots of real-time examples. Also, we can see the help of AI. Say what we can use that right now in factories or say car factories. They don't traditionally use people to develop the cars. So a robot is already developed, and we are just giving the robot like, say I want to make a car, and all the raw requirements that has to be developed for the car. Okay. If I want human development, it would take me like maybe a span of 2 days to develop the has a lot of human efforts is required and lots of working hours is required. But when I just train that robot to do the decisions, I just need to make decisions. Then same car which had taken 2 years, now it's being developed in a very kind of in 1 or 2 hours itself we can develop the car. So that kind of collaborative things is being done in the AI technology. So right now there is a real something that we can do. So collaborative robots working in the human safety and efficiency. So it's important that the robot itself, since we are able to give the robot a specific job, we can do the job. But we can always lay on the robot itself for that. And we can always lay on the human also for that. So this particular collaboration would work wonders for the manufacturing and also healthcare efficiency. So use AI for diagnostic patient care and also treatment plan. See, lots of it has been coming out these days when it comes to healthcare disease. So in that case, what we can do in the future, that is the doctor, the AI machines, and the doctor is giving the request, and also we have the patients and patients because there's a important people part. So doctor is there and he knows the patients, what kind of complications are and how well it can be cured. So initially involved a few years back involved if someone was infected jaundice, then it is sure that they can right. So I'm talking about things which is but in 40 years itself we achieved drastic changes in healthcare industries. So right now also we can see a lot of AI things that is being progress where we are giving the inputs, the doctor and the report records we are just giving to the AI systems and right now is giving the generation of what it is for the values of the system. Future we are planning to develop a lot of equipments that actually is very useful for both the doctors and also the patients because they are getting cured in very less time. So those kind of things is also possible in that. And with the help of AI, you can also do those things. And bias in your systems, so as I already mentioned about, unintended bias can lead to discrimination. So required clarity emphasized on that. So that can there shouldn't be any kind of a bias that is being there has to be there in the systems and data privacy challenges. So all the systems must comply with the data protection regulations. So GDPR is that morning system. So what are things that has to be protected? It has to be protected. So simply we can't do that. For that we need to make laws and according to that, say example, if you're breaching those laws, then you have to any company you are working on a AI, and then say example you are working for a healthcare AI where customer important things are there. Say example, customers history of this disease treatments, also disease what is happening, and that has to be protected. So if in case, say example, I'm someone, I just want to know the information of some on that particular person because he's my competitor or he's my. So in that case, what I would do is that if I would write this particular thing, and then I would take those data and use it in a very long way. Then ultimately, when a particular protection regulations is given, government can also arrest the because it has reached a particular regulations that has been framed. So that particular piece has to be developed and it has to be framed. Already there are few things when it comes to privacy parts. So we are going to follow that without that data computerized. So that is sustainability AI. So ethical AI is like responsible implementation. So all these things are there. So this is also AI and job displacement. So yeah, right now we can think like whenever we upskill ourselves, then we can be able to we can go with since a lot of you are necessary.
Hello, sorry for the interruption. So yeah, right now, so it's important for us to upskill the jobs, upskill ourselves with the skill sets which are important for the with this evolution of the AI. So as I told, lots of scopes are there for prompt engineers, AI, MA, AI, ML developers. You can using the models and developing that LLM models. So for that, there is a lot of scope and a lot of package is being offered for those things. Say example, the engineers in the session, you would have heard of a company called Qualcomm or something. Qualcomm, Microsoft, Google, all these things. So, and I'm sure few months time you all be sitting for placements. So say example, if you have if you are in your mid third or second year, you still have 2 years of time. In that 2 years, you can invest wisely in the growing topics like AI, where we can learn about this generative agent AIs, all these things, and cope up with that AI trends, new trends, and be aware of all that machine learning and AI things. Then it will be very useful when these kind of very big shots are coming for your placements, like Qualcomm or others, because for them the skill sets are important. We are in a thing where we are thinking say example, if I get a first rank, in a college like Panimalar, if there are 300 plus students from CS background are there, but not everyone can come into that first company like Google means, because say hardly in out of 300, if there are 50 students, say example, no, 5 to 10 people are only going for Google, and whereas the other people are not going for Google means, it doesn't mean that the other people are not capable or going to Google and all. What is important is that these 50 members who are going to Google, right, they had the right skill sets which is there for that particular Google company, so they can get placed in a job. Say and students who are in this particular session, you can be best friends with your friends and other things and all, but there will be a point in your life, okay, especially in the during the placements, when you would have that feeling maybe I should have done, maybe I should have did this, did that. That kind of a regret you shouldn't have when you're sitting for placements. So it's important for you to cope up and be aware and stay relevant with the current trends, because when you will get that feeling is that 4 to 5 friends you will be there for 4 years completely. You will be there in the same gang itself. In that four students, one would be going for a top company, say example, with a 18 lakh package or a 20 lakh package per year, and then the other one would be there who would be going for a 3.5 or 4 lakhs package. Then automatically, even when you don't tell that feeling, we can still feel inside, no, maybe had I done this, no, then I would have done that, maybe I would have also gotten. So that kind of a regret you shouldn't have. So that is the major important things. And for a person like me, I wasn't very interested in the CI things and all before, but now I'm having, because it's important. Even before and all, in our father's time and all, you just go to a job, you do your work service for 20 years, and then you retire. No one is going to ask you for that, no one's going to question you on the job or something like that, because there is job security was there, say in your father's company and other things and all. But right now, say example, they would have been in a government or they would have been in a private organization apart from IT. But right now and all, it's not the case. Say example, there are 10 people, but like project is not coming, and automatically what will happen, out of 10 I need only 2 people, remaining 8 people I don't want them, means then the company has all the rights to lay you off, or they can easily ask you to send you out of the company without without any kind of intimation before. So those kind of things are also happening right now. So for that, for ourselves to be sustain, and also to be aware of this particular, if we know all these AI things, then it will be easy for us to sustain in this job and job market, and also be very coping up with the new trends. And not, at the end of the day, money matters, right? So when we are growing with that new, when we are having a knowledge on this particular growing up technologies, automatically you will be paid more. When you have a lot of money, your entire lives your life itself changes, you can see that. So this is just a small advice for the people, engineering students who are there in this session, because it's important, and you can do a lot with AI. So I'm just giving you a small thing, because lots of opportunities are there. So I'm just telling you the part. And also, yeah, so apart from the government, so there are global ethics are also there. Say example, you have this EU AI Act, OECD principles, UNESCO AI ethics. So these have these kind of regulations. They have a certain regulations things where you cannot use any kind of data apart from what it has been mentioned in the guidelines. So it is important for you to cope up with these particular guidelines when developing your AI. And also AI governance, yeah, it's the same thing only, ethics boards, all these things and all. And AstraZeneca. Okay, so I just informed you about all the things that has been the ethical things that we have to do, and also the industry 4.0, 5.0 with this AI things. Right now, we just come into a case study of AstraZeneca is a pharmaceutical company. So here, what they're doing is that they're ethical AI tools they're developing for drug discovery with fairness and explainability. So I would say I don't know if all the people are aware of that news. Right now, there is a news called news where the Israel things and all, they have mixed those drugs also with that other things and all. So and to stop those things and all, or to develop lots and lots of proper things with the help of AI, a lot of paramedical companies can also come into this particular things. So they can use this AI as a platform to develop lots of medicines for good purpose, and also for quick recovery. So AstraZeneca is one of the few companies which had followed this AI tools, where they were able to discover lots and lots of drugs, more drugs for better cure, when other pharmaceutical companies weren't able to identify what can be cured. They had come up using the AI tools. They had able to discover more and more drugs. So that has been used in many parts. So that is parts of the world. So that is the important thing about this AstraZeneca. So that I just wanted to let you know about this. And so BMW. So BMW cars and also it's a high-end cars. We know it's a very price tag is more, all these things and all. But right now what we are using is that so to any driver, there is a standards called functional safety standards. In India itself, there is a car Tata stands first when it comes to safety, because any other car comes second only. Tata has all the 5 things, so it is very safe. Like that, we can, lot of cars has been developed in Tata, from Tata. So those things and how we are able to identify is that with the help of AI only we can say. Say example, in what way it can be useful is that here we are since say example, since the self-driving cars are all in huge right now, what we're doing is that we are just letting the system take advantages of everything. In this case study, what happens is that BMW is there. So what it does is that so it just wants the driver to experience a very comfortable driving experience. At the same time, what it does is that it doesn't allow the driver to do any kind of driving functionalities. Say example, even if it has to, even if you're driving, the steering control, the gears, and also that line assist, all these things are there. So all these things, the user doesn't have to do anything. He can just simply relax, and also make sure that the system itself, the AI system itself, what it does is that, using many concepts with related to that ML, machine learning, what it does is that it is able to get the lots and lots of inputs related to that, calculating the distance from one object, one car to another one, and following the lane assist. And even if there is any kind of accident that is going to happen, it indicates the user with a lot of times. So all these things right now it has been developed. So that was one of the thing about this BMW, where lots and lots of intelligent cars has been developed right now. So, and for them, the first and foremost important factor was the safety. So there is a standard in automotive domain. There's something called as ISO 26262. So that is called as a function safety standard. So in that particular thing, what you focus more is that the driver who's driving the car has to be very very safe. So that thing that we are following. So in this particular case study, BMW, what it does is that it just makes the driver sit in the car, but driver does not do anything. He just enters his destination place, and also his departure place, and the car itself takes complete control. And he makes sure, and the car makes sure that the driver is landed safely without any kind of functions from his side. So those kind of advanced driving cars and all are developing, and that was one of the cases with respect to the BMW. And tools for ethical AI. So, guys, it's important for you to, a lot of AI tools are developed right now. So, in that, I would say this Nemo Guardians and Llama Gods, Model Cards. So, all these things are there. So, for ethical AI, these tools can be developed. A brief explanation of all these things and all, you can just Google and find out, because since my topic was related to ethical things, I just covered those things. But apart from that, there are other AI tools in your free time. If you are able to see, there are there is a new trend that has been coming in right now, how we can say, you know uh, AI characters are developed, and you just give them the dialogues what has to be done, and then that system itself does the entire video. Say example, I just saw a recent video where we are just giving a prompt thing to that AI, and what it does is that there is a AI tool called Pixar Pixar AI. Just a second, I'll just Pixverse AI. Okay, so there is a tool called Pixverse AI. In that, what you have to do is that you have to give the prompt. Say example, I need this particular characters. I need a video where you want any kind of request. You are just giving them. So in that case, what happens? One guy, what he did was he made sure the character Jackie Chan is coming to Chennai, and is teaching Rajinikanth that Tamil dialogues. Like that, he had developed one prompt. So similarly, when you see as a viewer, you can able to see that as if it's a real thing, but it's not real. Everything is done by the AI tools only. So that one tool is called as a Pixverse AI. So if you guys are free, you can just discover that. And these things that I mentioned, like Lemo guard reins and llama gods, so these are responsible because if there are any llama gods is like if any kind of say example errors are coming in nothing, so how to identify those errors and how to do without any kind of things. So those things and all we can see with the help of that llama gods, how to effectively make sure that no faults are being developed. If it faults are occurring also, how well we can able to sort out that faults and make it into a ready one. Those models and all we can see with the help of llama gods. So there are a number of ethical AI tools that are there. It's important for us to make sure we try more. And say example, even when you're preparing for jobs, so you can make sure that this thing resume building and other things and all, you can make use of the AI to develop the interactive and attractive resumes. So those are things. and regulatory complaints, all these things. So yeah, so the future risk could be only on these topics like deep fake and misinformations, super intelligence, all these things should be there. So it's important for you to be aware of all these things and then make sure that ethical AI things are developed. That's it. So as I already mentioned, there are lots and lots of AI trends should be coming up. So it's important for us to cope up and engage ourselves in those things. Yeah, that's it. So mostly these are the things, and yeah, these are normal cultural things of the employee work well-being. Yeah. So these are the major important things that I wanted to discuss on this particular topic, and I'm sure people had an idea on what it is and how we can do all these things. So risk management. So yeah, these are all just slides only where I'll be explaining about what all other things we can do. I can share you guys if you are free. Also, you can make sure you can check this out. Yeah. So these are the things.
So
So
excuse
apart
me,
from that,
sir. Noise is coming, sir.
hello.
Noise coming, sir.
Oh,
Kindly,
you're not able to hear, sir.
sir.
You are not able to hear me.
Yeah, yes, sir. Noise
Oh,
is
okay, sir.
along with your voice. Noise also is coming, sir.
Okay,
Please.
okay. Just a second, sir. Now this is okay, sir.
Still coming, sir.
Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Still coming, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
While speaking, noise is coming, sir.
Okay, then I just see, sir.
I think you have to check your audio device.
Yeah, sir. So actually, I'm at the end only, so it's okay. So I'm almost going to complete only, sir. So yeah. So these are things that I wanted to discuss on this particular topic. So
Okay.
yeah. So that's it. Yeah, I'm almost in the end, sir. So I just wanted to do this. So yeah. So these are topics that I wanted to discuss on this particular things. And thanks to everyone for this attending this session. And I'm sure that there if there is any something that you have understood or it was important, it was useful, then in that way I'll be very happy. And that's it. So I just have a if you have any questions you can ask, or also I just had a small quiz related to this. I don't know if you guys are okay to uh, like you know I'm just sharing this. If you guys are interested, also you can like you know uh, give the answers. So maybe if I can share later, or I don't know because the time has at almost end. So I think it's better. I'll just share this one. So if in case if you're free, also you can just do all these things. Yeah, yeah, that's it from my side. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's it, guys, from my side. If you have any things you can, if you have any questions you can ask, or else we can end the session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, okay, guys, then see you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Bye.